You see why I want to do a bloopers video?
Bro, do you want me to press record?
I don't know. Are we on episode 13?
Yes.
Give
Give
us like a 3-second countdown so I could get.
Either way, we either on episode 13 or we on episode 13. I don't know how it's gonna look on the camera. Regardless, we on episode 13.
You don't
13.
know whether their fingers is backwards.
Because I don't fucking bruh, not right, yo.
All right, let's go.
I appreciate you.
We
good to ride. You let me know when. Yeah. What's good, everybody? This is your boy, the one and only. Not son of Tony, son of Jose. Mike Signs in the building.
What?
And I'm here with my man. Q, what up, baby? How you doing, bro?
I'm chilling, living my best life here.
Sean, what's really good with you?
What? What's good, man?
Maintain. We got Dev Nasty over there. You know what I mean? And then we got Oh, go ahead, bro. You know
I said, I'm not really here, but I'm here.
I mean, you're here, bro. Listen, you are the producer, whether you like it or not.
He's the Holy Spirit.
As the kids like to say it, this is clout chasing by utilizing your name.
No, that's cool.
Heard that.
So I get the
Producer Dev Wade.
I was about to say, we tagging him in the videos now?
Everything, dog.
Oh,
like,
wow.
we gonna sit there and be like, yeah, the Gillian Wallow boy? Yeah, that's our boy too.
That's our fucking bull.
Nah, I'm not. I don't think that's how we should do
Yeah,
it.
and you heard earlier he was talking about how he ain't like to wear clout, but here he is out here using that joint right now. You
I
feel
hate
me?
that word. That's why I used it. It was on purpose.
Heard
Bro.
that.
Like, damn.
So, are we really
Like,
tagging
damn.
him in the videos? Because he followed me now. I feel like I got like
you
two.
anointed?
I got 2 blue check certified people following me. I'm like that now. I'm like that. You're
Well, I don't know a lot of my friends that got 2 people with blue checks following them.
Who got a blue check around these parts?
My man's Mike Daniels.
Oh, that's big.
That's big.
Blue checks is hard to come by.
That's a fact. I ain't one of them.
Instagram told me to suck a dick.
Yeah, I
damn,
get
for real?
like 120 likes.
Literally,
on a
it was
good
like
day.
suck a dick.
Hold up, though.
God
Like, why? All right, so what is the blue? Like, I know what the blue check is, but how do you get it?
You send them like a picture. You got to send them like your license, all types of shit, and then they kind of like check to verify whether or not what you claim to be is real. And then they'll just like hit you and say for whatever reason, because if you don't follow something in the criteria, let's say you didn't have a facial like picture up at the time, it was like a symbol or something at the time. It's like, no, you have to follow all of these guidelines while you're getting certified with your blue stamp.
Funny as
So pretty much, if your dope meter ain't high enough,
Yeah.
they just like,
And that's what That's what Romeo. That's what Romeo told me. He was like, "Yo, it's crazy how a nigga with no blue check trying to say something about my uncle." Like, like word.
Yo, but nah, G shit though. That's like it ain't about how popular you are or nothing like that. Cause Mike's agent, who only has like 200 followers, he got a blue check. by his name.
Like if you like signed a Golden Boy Promotions or something like that, and they could check officially with the company that he's a boxer on Golden Boy, you might only have 10,000
Right.
or some shit, and they'll be like, all right, cool.
That's
time out. So Dev, you don't got a blue check on your shit?
No, nigga.
damn, bro. Sean sound hurt, bro. He's like,
Yeah,
damn.
because
Nah, they told me to suck balls.
he's really famous
That's like
for
the
real.
third time you done said that, fam.
And
Like,
if-
I mean, is that something that like you was like, oh, okay, Instagram, I'm gonna go suck balls now?
No.
Like, I'm just all right. Because you know what I'm saying, like,
Can
you just
we-
throwing that out there, bro.
I'm just saying the level of where, the
hold
level,
up Instagram. I'm gonna go suck balls.
yeah,
now.
the level of disrespect was just like, yeah, fuck out of here, my nigga. Like, no.
dig it.
It's like I gave you, like, if somebody tell you, if you had to go get your license, right?
Yeah.
And you went up there with all the points of identification that they
6
told
points.
you to, it came with all of them, and they were still like, nah. You like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, I passed the test.
Right.
I got all this shit, and they just like,
No,
we don't even know. We're not going to even tell you why. We just said, holler back at us in 30
like,
days.
fam, like you see this right here, you're not allowed in.
You
know what I'm
ain't
saying?
You
Yeah.
ain't shit.
Yeah, I watch people with 2 million followers, no blue check.
Different.
That's interesting. All right, so you know what? Hey, Dev, do me a favor, dog, because you heard what song we gonna play. You know what I'm saying? So can you introduce the song? You know what I'm saying?
What song?
For real. You gonna act like you ain't hear what song we gonna be playing?
Illuminati.
Hey, see, yeah, look at it. He acted real brand new. So listen, man, this is from the one, the only Dev Nasty. You know what I'm saying? We gonna play this track. It's called Illuminati.
This shit old.
This shit was fire.
Yo, This joint
heard
is
it.
hot.
I heard this shit and I said, yo, this man spitting bars. He's spitting facts. He calling himself a conspiracy theorist. This is my kind of fucking
That shit
rapper.
came out in 2011.
We could bring it back.
Freshman year of high school.
Bro.
It's never too late to get you that blue check, Dev.
Heard that.
Hey,
And
let's
it
get
all
that
starts
blue
here.
check.
We're
It all
keeping it
starts
full
at
buck.
all-
with the
We're keeping it
Illuminati.
full buck podcast.
They
And with
listening.
the Illuminati.
It's crazy.
All right, here we go.
If you ever wanna hide something from a nigga, then put it in a book. Niggas don't take the time to read the facts. Niggas is looking at media takeout to find out who the devil is. This is Illuminati music. Open your ears.
You probably turn me up a
Gods
decibel.
need to be recognized. We energize cause free, if not for free enterprise. The corporations own patents on our freedom, so they hold back technology. Just so we can need them. God starving children everywhere, and won't nobody feed them. Like the world don't produce all this food for a reason. Obama, Bush, it's the same shit. They've been robbing motherfuckers since the slave ship. Just not the same wits, cause now we with the whips around. And they smell oil profits for the drill even hits the ground. These motherfuckers playing God, taking shits and clouds down to earth. People's where the bullshit's trickling down. And it's nonsense to me when you can't tell if objects you've seen is Project Bluebeam. Now we can't tell fantasy from reality. All of us salary, somebody call it cavalry. You think the conspiracies only happen at a small level, at the crib, at the job. Look at all the people that's conspiring against their own parents for insurance money. Niggas is killing their wives to avoid alimony payments. What you think is happening for trillions of dollars, nigga? This song ain't about rappers that made a couple dollars. This about the dudes that run the bank that got the power. Jay and Kanye ain't got fucking Halliburton money. When you speak YouTube rumors, you sound dumb. You need a king devil, so you went and crown one. And now to all these rich folks, you found a brown one. They write rap songs and sell nigga clothes. What about the real Rockefellers you figured out? I feel like Kennedy about to be a hero with my signature on 11110. Till they killed him with the Bronson. They promoted Johnson. Fear unofficially voided that contract. See the Federal Reserve is in the
And that's where we gotta let it rock because those were some bars. Bruh, do me a favor. Enlighten us. You know what I mean? On what was it that made you utilize that last verse? Because as you saw, like I had to play that last verse without question. Like you went straight into, you know what I'm saying, like acknowledging like how everybody sits here, these two would sit there and say, oh, rappers are in the Illuminati and this and that. But it's like you said, it's demonizing our own people.
Well, it comes from I work like in the music industry, like for real. So you really like meet all of these people and know them, and they're like the most regular fartingest, burpingest,
Right.
like regular motherfuckers that happen to just be lucky
Yeah.
in a sense and talented, but end up being in certain situations. And then it gets real crazy when you're like closely related to something and see conspiracy videos about it. Like, for example, you know, we were under the Sony umbrella from Frankie Storms, the Forecast Corp. That's what I was signed to. She's a Sony ATV writer. Her biggest song she ever wrote was Please Don't Stop the Music. That's what I would say is her biggest song she ever wrote for Rihanna. Or she did Do You Remember for Jay Sean. He was on Cash Money. That's how we ended up working at Cash Money. That was that introduction there. But we would see like videos online where it would be like Rihanna worships the devil. Please don't stop the music, secret hidden messages.
Yeah.
And it would be really breaking it down in the Bible verses saying like the devil was the king of head of music in heaven. And that's why it's saying, please don't stop. And they would really get deep and really connect dots together. That was like, that was dope how they connected that. But for real, this song is about some knucklehead ass dude
Right.
that I know that I don't fuck with at all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That I like this fucking corny motherfucker. Like I know him, and this person's idea of them at the time, you know what I mean? Upon meeting them, it was like, oh, they got inspired to write this song about this dude they thought was like this cool dude. And the song got sold to Rihanna. And that's as far as it goes. So you hear conspiracies about either devilishment or somebody stealing something from somebody when really it's like, no, those two songs were both written by the same person. That's why they sung it like that. She's not biting her, or she had that song first, and people make up these stories that are just like
out of this world.
It's like, dog, that dude don't know what Illuminati is. That dude can't even have a conversation with a motherfucker that would be in the Bilderberg group. He is a bum to them. Even the money that he makes is not on their radar.
That's a fact.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's shit like that. That's where it made me say that.
Nah, I dig it. Yeah, I mean, listen, when I listened to it, first and foremost, like I just came, like it attracted me just because of the facts that were being spit, right? Like a lot of people, like when you was talking that 11110, motherfuckers don't know that the reason why Abe Lincoln and JFK died was because flat out, like you were saying, like they were going up against the banks. Like you want to talk about real Illuminati and all that shit, like bro, the most corrupt motherfuckers in the world, and we gonna get into some corruption, like we gonna just dive straight in. You know what I'm saying? Is like the banks,
the people that
control
currency.
That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all a business at the end of the day. You got to remember that even like slavery has always existed. It was just easier to color code it.
Yeah.
It's just to say, all right, fuck it. And instead of like all the slaves, like you see how we're like every shade in a row going around this room.
That's funny.
like it really just went around like this, literally. Before all the slaves could be like this. But then you couldn't tell who was a slave. Like, it's easier to just be like, oh, the brown ones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when you figure out a way to like build a whole country off of the free labor, imagine if Walmart didn't have to pay employees. Really not.
Q was never a slave. He white as hell.
Nah, listen. Even white people were slaves. You gotta remember, even the idea of white people, who was really white? Because at one time Italian people was considered scum, and then then they had to they start including more people.
Yeah.
Or the Irish ones is bums. No. Now we gonna bring them in. Y'all cool.
Definitely did.
That's a big fact.
And they used to do that shit.
I
So
died fresh off the boat.
Nah, I mean, but at the end of the day, though, like like when it came to the pale skin, even though in countries in Europe at that time when they were all like divided and all, like you said, like the Irishmen and the Italians and all that, like they all have their own kind of negative connotations behind it. When they look at each other still, they'll always look at each other and unite first and then say they're the complete different before they sit there and say, well, nah, y'all are part of them too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, I hear what you're saying, but that's why like in the early 1900s when, all the Europeans was coming over, those immigrants and all that, it was easy for them to adapt. And it's even written in the history books where it was easy for them to adapt because all you got to be is one generation removed where that accent is no longer there.
Mm-hmm.
You're no longer speaking like an Irishman. You're no longer speaking like an Italian or whatever. And guess what? Now you're Americanized.
Yeah.
And boom, you're good. You're golden.
Important thing for people to remember though is that this country is like mad young. This country is mad young. When you think about like empires and shit that was around for 1,000 years, or like the Moors that were in Spain that were all black, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
People could say, Morenos and shit like that. No, the Moors was up in there, and these people was like spreading knowledge and was looked at as like these people of valor or legendary people. And that shit was something stupid. Like, I don't know the exact number, if it was 700 or 900 years. It was just a ridiculous number. And then you look and be like, damn, America's not even that old. So when people really think like even with America, like it'll be around forever, it's like, that's just ignorance and living in your own time, because
100%.
Rome was popping. All these other places was popping, and those shits got dethroned. And we live in a time where dethrone can happen with a button push. Like,
especially with this fool in office.
I mean, just and other fools to come, because right from now on, it's the celebrity president era. If you popping on the gram, you might be able to get that spot. We need Will Smith to run or something, so we can feel like some cool shit going on.
The Rock about to be president.
That's what I'm saying.
So
like, yo,
The Rock really about to be president, bro.
going on.
Listen, The Rock can absolutely do that shit,
I'm
bro.
voting for him.
Hell yeah. What? Rocky Maivia, motherfucker. I'm rock bottom the shit out of people.
I'm almost positive I seen him rock bottom Donald Trump on wrestling.
Yo, that's yo.
You might be right.
Yo, that's crazy.
I'm almost positive.
So who do you think would be the number one celebrity that could get that spot that would be cool with the urban culture? Who's the number one?
A black person?
Yeah,
Morgan
or
Freeman.
No way.
No.
No way. Not with,
No way.
Not with what he did with his step granddaughter. buying her a crib in the
listen.
back.
No way.
Yeah,
I
bro.
think
I'm sorry,
I think
I forgot about that.
I think Will Smith could snag that, even with his life or whatever his lifestyle might be. I think Will Smith,
because of his lifestyle, I say no.
he's snagging
The
that.
Rock, on the other hand, can snag it because he already got the white vote, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And he got our vote too.
He got everybody's vote.
Will Smith is something a different animal.
I don't know. The only other person I could think of for real, that I feel like if he ran, like that he would get the respect that would be garnished is probably your boy Hoove. For real. I feel like if Hoove ran,
White
bro,
people do not like that nigga.
Yo. They will silence Hove. They will get Hove.
Big time. Yes, sir.
Listen, no, Hove ain't happening.
No
They not
way.
gonna let no big lip black person in the fucking. You're tripping, bro.
He's fact though.
I'm being a. He looked like a monkey.
Listen,
Alright, but y'all remember like when they was talking about
Wait.
Nah, he too
Hold on.
Start giving him his back.
Crazy as hell.
Hold, cuz. You tripping, cuz.
That's
You
facts,
tripping.
though.
Now you
That's
tripping,
that half
cuz.
white coming out of
Yo,
him, bro.
cuz,
Damn.
you tripping.
How I'm tripping though.
You
bro.
tripping.
You just
cuz.
called him a monkey and
He
all
looked
that
like
shit,
Caesar
dog.
from Planet of the Apes.
No, he don't, bro. He
You're
look like
tripping.
the camel from the Camel Smokes. That's what he look
Bro.
like. I'll give you that.
Why
You know what I'm saying?
are y'all giving this man a stack right now?
Hold on.
I'll just start roasting him up.
You just called him Joe Camel?
No,
Yeah, Joe
because hold on. First off, this is a lot to unpack with that. You called this man a monkey.
But
In the face. No, he doesn't look like, literally, if you look at a monkey, he doesn't even look like a monkey just for the sake of the monkey, John.
Right.
Nah, you could feel like he's a unattractive fellow. You know what I mean? He might not be somebody that you're worried about working in a cubicle with your girl.
I'm not gonna lie though. If you pulled up a picture of an orangutan and you put it next to Jay-Z, I don't think there's that many differences in their facial
I disagree.
features.
I disagree. Yo,
You're a bug. You really don't know what an orangutan looks like.
Bro, they got the same lips, bro.
No, they don't.
No, they
That's the
don't.
they
point,
both got
bro.
long
You
ass
don't
faces.
bugging.
You tripping.
Yo,
You're
bugging.
tripping.
Facts,
pull
bro.
it up. You said an
that's-
orangutan.
No,
Wait
yo,
till I
Bro,
figure out how to
there's
spell
that
this
one
shit.
long-faced ass fish though that does look like Jay-Z, bro. I know y'all know the fish that I'm
All right,
talking about, bro.
fish is different though.
Oh,
Understand
bro,
where-
bro.
understand where
Bro,
Dev-
bro.
understand
A
where Dev is
monkey,
coming
a
from.
monkey, and he's black. I get
That's what I'm
it,
saying.
bro.
no, it's just it's just not
It's
accurate.
not. Oh, okay, all right.
Bro, all I'm saying is, nigga, I seen white people portraying monkeys. You hear what I'm saying? So
I hear what you're saying.
anybody could be a monkey. I'm just saying.
Heard
Like
that.
you literally said that this thing right here looks like Hove, and there's no way that
No.
looks. It looks nothing.
don't try to play me, bro. That look like that nigga, bro. That's Jay-Z. You just pulled out.
Bro,
You're lying.
why you just pull up his middle school class picture, dog? That's crazy.
Yo, wow.
That's crazy.
You're wildin'. You are.
Don't worry,
wildin'.
Dev. I'm gonna find a picture of a monkey that look just like this nigga.
Nah, you're
Bro.
wildin'.
bro.
I don't think that's that far off, bro. I really don't, bro.
No, you're tripping.
Nah, man. But yeah, bro. Just like back to the joint. Like I said, I agree with Q. I think The Rock, bro, hands down, will win every fucking vote ever. That's what I'm saying. That's that right there. You see that camel? That's Hove all day. Like that is him 1,000,000%. Especially like in a one joint, like when he like Hard Knock Life.
I gotta pull up this long-faced ass fish now. I got to.
Long face ass bitch.
Bro, cause that shit look just like that motherfucker, bro.
Hey yo, so real quick, let's kick into it. You know what I'm saying? Let's so we was talking about corruption and all that, you know what I mean? And I really want to hear y'all take on what y'all think about what Tim Tebow said about the NCAA. First and foremost, do y'all know what happened in California?
So this not Jay-Z right here.
Yo, this man, bro.
That's what you
No,
got.
that's not Jay-Z,
That's
bro. He
not
just brought up
Jay-Z, Dad.
Diddy Kong,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
He brought up Diddy Kong, bro.
So you're telling me that that's not Jay-Z right there.
One that's
You're
not-
telling me that that's not Jay-Z right there. That's not Jay-Z right here. That's not him.
Yo, so hold on.
That is Jay-Z.
So
Yo.
you showed a fish. This dude showed a cartoon monkey
Yes,
that
yes.
doesn't even look like a monkey. It doesn't even look like a monkey. It looks like a regular cartoon, like
Yeah.
that just has like a monkey's body.
Yo, I'm sorry.
I think it was so funny how you tried to like transition into the next statement and all you hear is like, so you're telling me that this right here don't look like Jay-Z though?
Yo, it goes back to that whole shit that Sean
Yo.
said last week when he was like, yo, let's not dwell on it. And we dwelled on it the whole entire episode.
Bro, that was
bruh.
because y'all chose to. I'm just saying, well, see how serious everything got real fast? That's
Yeah,
all
'cause
I'm
you just
saying,
blamed
bro.
it on us when you brought up the topic. We ain't going back to last week though. This is week 30. This is episode 13.
Week 13.
You know what I'm saying? We moving on. You know what I mean? So yeah, yo, do y'all know what happened in
Bro.
Cali out there with the laws?
Nah, not at all. All I know is Tim Tebow was spitting facts.
Oh, I can't. Oh my god! All right, I can't wait to get there.
Who's that?
All right, huh?
That was a very.
Who's that?
Exactly.
Yo,
That's
you're-
the point.
who's-
You're
you're
right.
so-
No. I
You're
don't.
so
I don't.
disrespectful.
No, I don't
He
mean
don't
that.
follow sports,
No,
bro.
I
He
don't.
don't-
I literally do not know who that is.
I know you don't.
That's the worst part.
That's the white boy that used to kneel.
Oh God.
You heard
He's
about
like
that
the
at all?
he's
He wasn't-
possibly he's
he
looked
was
at as like
not
the greatest
kneeling.
college football player ever, bro.
He was not kneeling. He was praying. That's what he was doing. Not kneeling.
Get out of here.
He was praying. Okay.
No, he was talking to me. He was talking to me.
Yeah, for real, he was praying. Every time he scored a touchdown, drop down. Get back up. No cap. He was on my team. I know.
Okay, Tebow. And what team is this?
Oh, he don't play.
Nah, he
no
don't
more.
play no
He
more
don't-
because he's a
yeah,
scrub.
he a
He
gospel
couldn't
singer.
hack it in the NFL.
Oh,
Let's relax. We're not going to get into that topic.
so he did
But-
what? So was
So,
Boy,
you know what I'm
he
saying?
got
So, all right,
more
so
playoff
out in
stats
Cali,
than
what they
your
did
quarterback.
was they passed a law where like amateur sports, like NCAA and all that, college students can utilize their name, their likeness, and everything else to get paid.
they should have been able to do that?
I completely agree with you. But the boy Tim Tebow, Mr. Greatest greatest college player to ever play the game, he's on his soapbox talking about something. No, that shouldn't be allowed. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
Why?
but-
Because he didn't get to do it when he was there?
No,
Yeah, that's
Because he says it ruins like the team culture that like college football kind of is like surrounded around. Like he was like basing it off of the fact that like these kids go out there and like leave their hearts on the field because they're not getting paid. Like they're leaving their hearts on the field because like,
Yeah,
they have
but they
this chance
also do, like
to go
without
out there
me
and do
knowing
what they're
nothing about
doing.
sports, don't sometimes they leave their knees on the field?
So here we go.
Don't
They
they
leave a
like
lot.
get injured and then they never get to be anything? At least they could have made their
1,000,000%.
fucking money.
So
no,
check this
but
out.
that's not even close to the same. Like you could get hit when you're in 8th grade and never touch a football field again.
Right.
That's something that you choose with the love of the game. Like
Yeah, but
that-
once you get to college in 8th grade, in 8th grade, nobody was making money off you.
I was about to say
know
that.
when
There
you
you
play.
go.
Well, I know when you play college football and shit,
Billions
they're
of dollars.
They're
That's a
making
billion
money
dollar
off. Like I
entity.
used to buy like the college football video games and all
Right.
that shit when I was a young boy. I know that they was making money off of dudes like Desmond
Absolutely.
Howard.
Yeah.
Desmond Howard
Absolutely.
playing for the Michigan Wolverines. Like
Hell
that's
yeah.
my
That's
era
fact.
of so the
He don't know
idea.
sports, but he know Desmond Howard.
No,
from Michigan.
because
Facts, bro. Come
because
on,
when
dog. Desmond Howard was that bull.
because back in the day, I quit football and all that when I lost my nigga who was the greatest of all time for me, Joe Montana. You know what I'm saying?
Joe Montana.
Joe Montana.
Man,
I put the yo on there.
he's
You
the
know what I mean?
best quarterback I seen since Joe Montana.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, that was my nigga. I followed that nigga to the Kansas City Chiefs and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
I thought he was about to shout out the GOAT, Sean Taylor. I was waiting for it.
Whoa, rest in peace.
Right to
Yeah,
the
rest in
GOAT.
power, yo. Well, nah, check it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna
Tim,
play a little bit of this
who
clip or
can't,
whatever, so that way, like people have
So
an
it's a
idea. of what
slippery
the hell
slope,
we're
and the
talking
athletes won't be as exploited anymore, as though boosters aren't.
about. That was Max.
You
Kellerman
start paying
talking.
people
Here we go. This is where this bull starts talking
that
like a fool.
are illegal, of course, but we're not going to set the standard for the people that are doing it the wrong way. We're going to set the standard for the people that are doing it the right way. And of course, there's people that are going to try to go around and sneak and cheat, and that's been happening in college football. That's why we have to punish them. That's why we have rules. Are we going to follow the rules? And if we do it the right way, then college football is going to still be the best game in the U.S. because people are passionate about it, and they love it. Look at the ratings. People care about it. And I think if you start paying people, I think it changes the authenticity and the realness and the passion of college football.
Tim, I can respect where you.
And then Stephen A. Smith chimes in and he just hops on his dick and he just like, oh my God, Tim, I can't argue with that when it's bullshit. You can absolutely argue with everything that Tim Tebow was saying. That's just a little snippet of what Tim Tebow was saying. But basically, like his whole thing is like the integrity, right? And the number one thing that really pissed me off when he was like, oh, like that's the school that my parents wanted to go to, like talking about Florida, because that's where he went. He's like, and that's the school that my grandfather wanted to see win a national title. First and foremost, your parents did go there. Right. The biggest reason why I have a huge problem with him talking about this topic is because everybody's sitting there like, oh, Tim Tebow didn't grow up. He grew up mad lavish. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, his parents What?
What does that have to do?
It has to do with everything, dog. Because
It does,
bro,
though.
at the end of the day, how you gonna tell like one of the most talented athletes, right, playing at a school that can't fucking afford a slice of pizza? Just look at the Fab 5 doc. You know what I'm saying? They can't afford a slice of pizza, but they making millions and millions of dollars for the university.
That's a big
right?
fact.
Yeah.
Tim Tebow ain't had to go through that. All he had to do, hey, Dad, can you give me your...
That's a big difference. A nigga with money can't speak on
broke
situations
issues, bro.
of people that's broke, that's putting their bodies through that
That's what I'm
everybody's
saying.
not going to the NFL. Everything's not going to work out, and you got to get what you could get while the getting is good. You feel what I'm saying?
And it's like, let's go back to that, right? How many of these kids that might have been like A1 end up on the field and can't do anything, right? The reason why I mentioned Ballers in the group chat was because in season 6, I think it was, or season 5, what's the name? The Rock's the Rock's brother committed suicide. Why? Because he hurt his shoulder. You know what I'm saying? And then in hurting his shoulder, college cut him off, and that was it. And that whole entire season was about The Rock going up against the NCAA. Because at the end of the day, the NCAA is, bro, the biggest crooks in all of sports, hands down, is the NCAA. All these schools, $7.1 billion is what that entity is. $7.1 billion.
And see, like, I don't even think that it needs to be a situation where you're out here like giving guys contracts, like, you know what I mean, where you're making like one player more important than the other player. Because like with them allowing this, like you can get your endorsements too.
What is signing day?
Right.
Signing day is a contract, right? When a kid signs on signing day, he's signing on that dotted line saying, "Yo, I'm going to accept housing and I'm going to accept education from the school, and in return, my grades are going to be this high, and I'm going to be this model citizen. If I'm not this model citizen, you're going to take all that shit away."
What I'm saying is, I don't think that it's bad. Like, I guess like necessarily to give them a contract. But when you start giving like players like varying contracts, I think that's where like Tebow was talking about like the bigger schools are going to get that advantage now. Not that they haven't already had it, like, you know what I mean? But like, you know what I mean? Like the Alabamas of the world, like the Clemsons and stuff like that. The schools are not even like, let's talk about a school that's really got bread, like Notre Dame. So like Notre Dame hasn't been like a college football powerhouse in a while now since like Teo left. But like if this goes through nationwide, bro, like why wouldn't everybody want to play at like why wouldn't everybody want to play at Nation?
So they can't sell a T-shirt before this rule with them on it.
So
them, like the player?
Yeah.
No.
So this is where this pops off. The player can't do it. If the player was to make a T-shirt and sell it, he would be ineligible.
Correct.
Yes. Right?
He would be.
But a fan.
No.
I gotta go. I have I have a job. I have to go right now. What I'm walking out of this room to go do right now. I designed the logo for the biggest Michigan Wolverines fan there is. He won a contest. They put him in these commercials for the most interesting fan. I designed his logo for his merch and T-shirt where he wears like Ultimate Warrior looking face paint, wears this fucking thing.
Yeah.
And he sells his T-shirt and gets his bread. And I'm about to go up there right now and design the second installment of those T-shirts.
Right.
Part of the corrupt system, by the way.
And he's going to be able to do his thing, and it's not like they're chasing him or hawking him down. He's actually known. People, they look for him in the crowd because he wears this whole costume, and he can do that and continue his thing and make bread off of that. Yep. But the dude that's on the field throwing, catching, getting smacked, bumbled, hurting himself, can't sell a T-shirt.
Yeah.
It does not make sense
it doesn't.
at all. The general public is making money off of these people.
It's never made sense to me. Like, you have guys out here that are going from situations where their families can't even like eat or anything like that to go out there to put themselves in a position where they can put money on the table. And like you said, like, I can't get paid for my likeness, so now I have to wait like 2 to 3 years, possibly risk getting injured and not getting anything out of this while my family's still over here struggling. Like, you know what I mean? And that's why, like, I think that going out there and giving everybody like a single, like, okay, like you're a D1 athlete, you get paid this amount. Like, you know what I mean? You're a D2 athlete, you get paid this amount. Like, you know what I mean? And kind of regulating it in a way. At the same time, it would still give like the bigger guys, like you said, like guys who are like the top 3 to 5 football players in the nation. They're going to make more money off of endorsements. They're going to make more money off of, I just made this shirt. I got my own brand.
Right. If my shirt does better than his shirt, my shirt does better.
But that's all on the player now. Like, you know what I mean? Like that, you gotta give the player that opportunity to go do that. I guess it's like what I'm
and that's what
alluding
this
to.
and that's what this California law is doing, because it's not mandating that the NCAA pays the players. No. What it's saying is that it is unconstitutional for you to sit there and say that he cannot make money off of his name, off of his own likeness. So in California, right, the state law basically now says, hey, you want to go and make your own jersey with your number and all that shit? You can absolutely do that, and you can profit off of that because you deserve it. Right. You know what I'm saying? And what Tim Tebow was saying is like, that's not right. That's not fair.
He's wrong.
He's 1,000,000%
He's wrong.
wrong.
And people don't understand too. It's like this is off but on. People got to understand when people work for something, how attached they feel to it, right?
Yeah.
O.J. Simpson got burners and went to go get his shit back, right? That's what he ended up in jail for.
Yes.
To him, it's like, this is not memorabilia.
Right.
This is my stuff. My belongings are not memorabilia.
That were originally stolen from him.
I own this. I earned this trophy. It's mine. I'm ready to blow somebody's head off for this, John, because I put this work in the gym, on the field for this. It's mine. It's not looked at like everybody else is looking at this person like a product. It's just somebody out. When that kid get hurt, you like, damn, that's fucked up what happened to that kid. Right. And guess what? You're over it after that. He's just a story. Maybe he's a 30 for 30 in 20 years. Remember this kid? He used to be this. What the fuck is that for his life? You feel what I'm saying?
There actually is a 30 for 30 exactly like that, right? I can't remember what it's called, but I think it's The Greatest That Never Was or something like that. It came out like season 1 and season 2. A running back bull.
That was the bull from Ohio State, right?
I can't remember.
Or was that Jimmy? Or that was Dupree? That was that
Dupree. Yep, Dupree. It's exactly that. Bull, right, was being ran to the ground, was completely being taken full advantage of. Didn't even make it to the pros because of how much his body had to take. And guess what? He walked away with making no money. The boy is homeless. Like, how does that fucking make any sense? You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you're telling me that it's not okay for him to make money off of him, but it's okay for Oklahoma to build a brand new stadium off of him.
And then the kids don't have to do the bullshit like sneaking around to make money. And
I think you're talking about the bull that played for Ohio State, bro.
I thought it was Oklahoma.
Nah, I think you're talking about the bull that he like missed the game because like his like friend had passed away.
Okay.
And like then he ended up having like missed that whole season. I can't think of his name right now, bro. Moses would be so mad at me.
I mean, regardless, though, it doesn't matter which dude we're talking about.
It's just crazy that like that is something that is allowed to happen. To be honest, I always was under the assumption that like if you're putting your body on the line like that, like you should take out some type of like insurance policy, like on yourself. You can't,
bro, because insurance policies cost money.
Right.
You need to pay for that. If your family's broke as shit, you can't afford that.
Right. I more meant like the place that is hiring you for your services.
They do. Like Walmart and shit like that. Like there's plenty of jobs out there that have insurance on their employees.
And that's what I'm saying.
And if their employees like die or whatever, they get paid.
That's what I'm saying. Like it should be the same thing for the NFL and like
no,
these
but that's
other
the thing.
major
But the governing body is the one that gets the benefit. It's not the player. You know what I'm saying? So like, let's just say Oklahoma did put out a fucking a insurance on who's their quarterback right now? I can't remember his name right now.
Jalen Hurts.
Yes, Jalen Hurts, right? Just as an example. Right. And they're like, listen, if he plays, we're going to go to the chip. We're expected to make this much money. But if he gets hurt, then more than likely we won't go there. So we're going to lose this much in revenue. That's how much the insurance policy is for. Jalen Hurts ain't going to see a dime.
Yeah, that's
the university.
That's not like what I was like referring to. I was saying that like you get signed to an NFL team.
Yeah.
And that NFL team, like in their contract negotiation with you, should have like an insurance policy like included.
I'm telling you,
like, you know how you get like full benefits, like you know what I mean, like when you're talking like,
but that doesn't benefit the governing body, right? Like I'm gonna throw it to you like this: when it was Mike's contract year, guess what? We took out a hefty fucking insurance policy just in case. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
While he was negotiating.
Right.
Why? Because at the end of the day, the Green Bay Packers weren't going to sit there and be like, "Oh, Mike, if you get hurt, here's $12 million." They don't give a
fuck.
They're like, "Oh, they just like that's less money we got to spend."
Yeah.
But that's why I'm saying like that's fucked up. Like, you know what I mean? Because like if it was another body, like if it was another institution or like, you know what I mean? Or anywhere else, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You're doing something dangerous. Your life is on the line. Bro, fucking J-Lo's got fucking insurance on her ass, bro.
Yes, you do.
You gonna tell me that you can't give an NFL player insurance on his body? He's risking his life all the
And
time.
they talking about Oscar nominee for Hustlers. I'm just gonna throw that out there, yo.
Heard
That movie, woo.
I heard it was really good.
Yo, I just saw the trailers and I see her spinning on the pole. You know I'm gonna watch that.
What's your thoughts on this, Sean? Like, you weren't like really like agreeing like at first. Like, do you like? Is your perception changed at all after everything that was said, or?
I plead the fifth.
Yeah.
100%. I'm sorry, bro. Cause like I talked to one person on the regular about our podcast, and I don't want her to hurt her feelings. Yeah, facts.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, cause she has the same opinion y'all do, and I'm not saying that y'all are wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not. But what I'm saying is playing football is nothing about it is guaranteed. You know that from day one when you start playing.
Fact.
When you start playing football, if you look at it as something that you're going to do with your life, you need to have a backup plan, regardless whether you get hurt. Regardless,
Yeah, absolutely.
there's no
That's any sport though. That's basketball. That's baseball. That's every sport.
right. But what I'm saying is, I understand their families are struggling, all that. I understand that, but that doesn't have to do with them being away at college. You talking about D1 athletes who have full ride scholarships that don't have to pay to go to school.
Yeah.
Yeah,
feel
that
what
does have to do with it though.
Because like,
Yo, you know how many, bro? Look in our community. Like, how many dudes, if he wasn't in college, would be a earner in that house? Like, he got a mom, he got his mom, 2 little brothers, no dad.
Right.
You know, he would really end up being that person. So just because, bro, if you broke, right, and I tell you, come on the road with us, I'm gonna take you on a free trip. $1 million worth of game is going on the road. Come with us. You could come with us. You don't gotta pay for nothing. If I'm not giving you money to take care of back home, even me giving you something for free does not take care of back home no matter
Big
what.
fact.
I could tell you, bro, come to Brazil with me. We're going on this vacation for 3 weeks. You might be like, I know you're going to pay for everything there, but I got to go to work, bro. Like, how do I pay this or pay that and have to turn that down? So a dude going off to college and leaving his parents, and now he's supposed to study, play ball, while he worried about what the fuck is going on back home, or why I ain't making enough money so that my little brother don't gotta live in out Centerville, being CVP. It's shootings and shit going on. Niggas getting killed back home. That's what's really happening. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, I understand what you're saying, and this is why I did not want to talk about it, because I do understand what you're saying. I do, but that is that's a life decision that they're making.
Yeah.
Like, you have to make that choice. Just like if you were to go to the army, you know that in the long run, it's going to pay out.
No, so difference is this. One thing about life is a contract is always ready for renegotiation, right? So when you doing any kind of business, just because the people of the past agreed to do business like that, don't mean the generation of the future has to. It's like, hold on. Let's sit back at the table. You know how you made X amount of billion off them players? Nah, dude. We need a couple crumbs so that my mom's and all of that is straight.
Yeah.
We renegotiate, and we might look 30 years from now and be like, yo, they used to not pay these motherfuckers.
Right.
Could you believe this?
I mean, the NBA is the prime example for that. Go ahead, dog.
That's facts. That's cool. I understand that. They should have a job while they're at school that takes care of whatever.
How though?
Bro, they gotta study.
As a D1 athlete, bro,
they
it's
have
too
to
much,
be in
bro.
tip top,
I understand that.
and
Right.
they have to work.
I understand what you're saying, but there is time. There's time. It might be limited, like I said.
That's crazy.
But
Black Republicans,
but listen,
baby. That's what I'm seeing in front of my eyes. Go ahead, dog.
All I'm saying is at the end of the day, if you are going to pay kids to go to school and play football, that's what you pay them for. You don't pay them for what they have at home that's going on.
So again, though, but let's take it aside from the NCAA having to pay the kids. We're not even talking about that. What about them making money off of themselves? What about like Tim Tebow in the interview saying that when he was at his height of his
Right,
career,
with the Kobe
he
and
was
LeBron
right.
jerseys.
He was
Right, I
he
get
was
that,
only
but
he was
those are-
only behind Kobe and LeBron as in most jerseys sold. So,
But
what
those
if
are
he was able?
authentic jerseys. He's not selling authentic jerseys.
No. But what if because the university's making money off of that? What if the university then pays him? Is that a bad thing for that? For paying him for his likeness?
No, but that's not the case. See,
That is
because
the case.
there are
That's
a lot
what
of
the California
there are a lot
law
of college there's teams that don't have names on their back of their jerseys for that reason.
Absolutely.
But that's what I'm saying.
What
like,
about his own T-shirts though? Like, why would that be so harmful for him to say, I got a website and I sell my T-shirt that I sell, and maybe my T-shirt comes with a signature or whatever it is? Like, it's my
because
T-shirt.
then he's gonna be living better than everybody on his team. That's what the problem lies with. You have a star player who, okay, let's just, for example, Alabama, because that's what I know. The quarterback and the wide receiver, they're more than likely going 1-2 this year. If Trevor Lawrence doesn't, like, if he stays in college, they're going 1-2. Tua Tagovailoa and Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah.
Okay, I know that, but that's what I'm saying, right? Nobody else on that team will be getting paid at all.
Man, it's special people for a reason, bro.
I was about to say that. Then
because I'm generating money to
saying.
this thing. I'm packing the stadium.
Right.
These motherfuckers is here to see me, and I can't sell
Everybody's
my own
wearing
shirt.
number 13 for a reason.
I
because
can't
of
sell
me.
my own shirt.
I dig that. I do.
That's a terrible thing.
I genuinely do. It does. It sucks. It does because. All right, man. I don't want to talk about it no more.
I need your opinion.
No,
though.
because this is a lot. Like I said, my man's like he went to Penn State, played football. He got hurt, stopped playing. Bro, for like 2 years, he didn't know what he was ready to do with himself.
Sure.
Then his dad just died. Man went through the darkest depression you will ever see. This is like somebody I looked up to growing up. Feel me? Like the first person I ever played football with.
Right.
He cool now. You feel what I'm saying? Time heals all wounds. It might have, like, that incident might have fucked him up. Yes. But, nigga, you get knocked down to see how you get up. That's the best part of living. Right. Is to see how you bounce back. Like I said, I hear what y'all are saying. I really do. But it's just different pieces to every situation. You know what I'm saying? It's different stories bring different results. Like Tim Tebow. Because, I tell you what, if that was the case, bro, Tim Tebow would have had to feed everybody on that team. Everybody. Who else was on that team?
I wonder how niggas would feel about it. Yeah. I wonder how people would feel about that if they was put in that situation, though.
That team was tough.
That's
like
what I'm
if it was
saying.
like if it was like, yo, Tim, if this was your situation, like, just tell me, Tim, your mom is in this hood. I want you to come to my hood, nigga. Not the shit you watch on TV through the TV where it's safe.
No, actually,
nigga, come here.
Sleep here.
Come here. See what's going on. How people act out here. How real it is.
Yeah.
Would you think that it would make sense for you to be under these lights, all this glory going on, shirts of you all over the place, and your mom is living out here,
and your mom could possibly die?
It's a crazy, like, this is real going on back home, yo. It's not a fucking cartoon, my nigga. That does not make sense. Listen, as a parent, I'm giving you my child. My child is generating millions of dollars here, and he can't sell a bracelet.
And he's struggling to go get a slice of pizza, and he's struggling to go see a movie.
But what that's about, for real, without me knowing nothing about this, is control.
1,000,000%.
Wait a minute. What if this motherfucker really just what if his shit is so popping he really make $3 million this month?
That's fact.
And now he don't even give a fuck about whether he play here. I don't even need this. I done made we gotta keep the worker broke.
Yeah.
So that the worker will keep working for us.
The slave master
McDonald's
mentality.
make a lot of money, and when you think about that McDonald's down the street, think about this. The motherfuckers that run that $1 million business is the niggas that live in this neighborhood. Yeah. And they catch the bus to work. They riding in they fucking broke down car. They never seen the nigga that runs McDonald's. The only people that set foot in that motherfucker is the poor people in this neighborhood. They're literally running a restaurant, and every bit of their millions of dollars came through the hands of some East Camden niggas, some downtown niggas, and they made all of that bread, and what they got to show is, oh yeah, I made $8 an hour,
right?
You know what I mean? We all broke.
Bus. We got to make sure that this gets cleaned the right way so that I can catch the 12:15 bus, or else I'm fucked because that's the last bus going to my neighborhood.
Because if they pay them the right way in their minds. Like, I mean, this Jones making this many millions. We can pay these dudes this. They're not a slave to being there. They got options.
There you go. And that's why this is more of a football topic more than anything, because as we see with like basketball players, like with the boy that Rich Paul helped get a Puma's internship where he's making $1.something million instead of him going into the NCAA. And then now, because of that, he's going to take a year off of basketball. You know what I'm saying? Or them dudes that are going overseas, they're taking that year off of basketball to make money, because at the end of the day, their people are fucking broke. They're sitting there like, fuck the NCAA. Think of Zion Williams for 2 seconds. When his shoe exploded, right? That's a shoe that he is forced to wear, right? Because Duke has a contract with Nike. You know what I'm saying?
So does he now.
Well, now.
He was going to sign the contract with him regardless.
Bro, but what if they had busted his knee for life? What if like that knee is no longer good? He wouldn't have that Nike contract that he has now, bro.
Memorabilia then. Like I said, bro, it's fucked up. It is, but it happens, bro.
But if it's fucked up, let's fix the system. That's like sitting there saying, bro, it's fucked up that cops get away with killing us, but it happens. No, bro, it's not okay. If the system is fucked up, we can fix it. That's what I love about what's going on in the NFL right now. Like with all these, with Minkah Fitzpatrick, Young Bull saying what he said and getting out of Miami. You know what I'm saying? With the way AB is handling his situation, even though I understand that he didn't handle it the best of ways that I would have appreciated, I understand where he came from. Le'Veon Bell, another one, took power into his own hands and said, nah, bro, like, y'all are not going to put me in this slave shit. Y'all not. And I respect that.
I hear what you're saying. It's good on some aspects. Everybody except for that Le'Veon thing, I completely disagree with. I feel like they went about the whole thing the wrong way. Because Le'Veon didn't come out and say, I don't want to play here. He just said, I want more money.
No, he did say that to the Pittsburgh Steelers. He said, if y'all want me to stay here, if y'all going to force me to stay here, because remember, he didn't even sign the franchise tag. He said, he flat out said, yes, but like he said, it wasn't just about the money. Like what he said for the Monday night football game, what did he say? He's like, bro, I'm happy because I'm playing where I want to play.
Right.
It's not just about the contract.
Well, guess what? If Pittsburgh would have gave him that money, he'd still be in that black and yellow.
Yeah, because he's like, listen, if y'all gonna force me to be in a place that I don't want to be at, y'all gonna have to pay more than the motherfuckers that I do want to go play for.
That's not the same. Because
that is the same.
No,
absolutely,
nigga. Minkah Fitzpatrick just took one of the worst losses he has ever seen in his entire football career.
Right.
He don't want it, bro. No.
Facts, bro.
It's not the same.
The entire Miami team should have retired.
Yeah, bro. As soon as the game was over, my phone went off and said, numerous Dolphins have requested trades after this mind-blowing loss.
Speaking of retirements, actually, y'all people Nicky retired? People.
Nice little transaction. You see this kid over here? Listen, young pro over here. I'm proud of him.
Transaction.
You see that, right?
Transition?
He meant transition.
He said, speaking of retirement, did y'all hear Nicky retire? Because that's, you know what I mean? That's something that we want to talk about. Yeah. So what do y'all think about Nicky retiring?
This motherfucker just took 10 seconds out of this show to talk about my smooth ass transition.
I'm proud of you, bro. That was slick. I'm proud of you, brother. Like, yo, you grown right before my eyes. You're like a butterfly. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, sir. But honestly, it was probably the best news that I've gotten in like the last 2 weeks.
God damn.
Like, I was so excited to hear that
too?
shit. Yeah. She's fucking horrible, bro. She's fucking horrible, bro.
What do you?
She's all the worst parts about Eminem. She's all.
Guaranteed. You're right.
They some unloyal ass niggas. That's why.
Go ahead. So what was your take on it? What was your take on Nicky retiring?
Bro, to be honest,
we got two people in
facts,
here.
Bro, Schumer sneaked this in. He went off the mic. To not keep it a full buck, bro. What the fuck?
Because he's about to keep it a full buck as soon as it gets mentioned. By the way, Dev, your face like I wish we had a camera
for y'all to walk.
Bro, I was so excited hearing that she retired, bro. She has not released a good song since Pink Friday came out.
Yeah, are you a fan?
Good song.
Are you a fan?
Since Pink Friday came out.
Are you a fan?
I could see that.
Like,
I could see. Well, I thought no, because I actually thought the other Joan, when she dropped them 2 Jones that, like, what was that, last year or some shit?
The
like
John
that?
McCarty and shit like that.
No, it wasn't with Cardi. It was
You talking about like Chung Lee?
Chun Li, yeah. Then
yeah.
she dropped like Chun Li, Good Form, Jones like that. I was cool with them Jones, like. But
No.
Nicki Minaj,
You sitting here and talking. Sorry, not to cut you off, Dad, but you sitting here and telling me how you want to get your ass eaten in 18 different ways is not a good song. It's just not. If I sat here and rapped on a song about all the different ways I want to get my dick sucked, y'all be like, "Damn, you perverted ass."
that's what niggas rap about.
You perverted ass, bro.
That's what
Not
niggas
the
rap
way
about.
that Nicki rap about
Lil
that
Wayne
shit,
made
though.
a song called Lollipop.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts, bro.
And I guarantee you used
Did
to
he make?
bump that
Did
shit.
he make an album?
Did
Did he make an
That
album?
was your shit.
Did he make an
That was
album
your
about
shit.
him getting his dick sucked?
Basically,
I was about to say, I don't know if he really listened to the songs
That's just
on
his
that
life,
joint.
bro. That's just his life, bro.
Maybe that's her life. Maybe
What
she
you
get
mean?
her
You
ass
talking
ate
niggas ain't got nothing to
24/7.
Her walking around talking about how she's trying to get her ass ate like some groceries, bro. Like, I ain't trying to hear that shit, bro. I'm sorry.
That was the name.
Guess what? I was about to say, and I bet you listen
Was
to
that
that
not the
song a
same
lot.
song?
Nope.
Oh, shit.
Two
Well,
completely
look,
different
bro.
tracks.
Anyways,
Look at it.
Janai's my girl, but still, like, that's not the point.
It. Look, all I'm saying, really, to be honest, though, I don't listen to female rappers like that. I listen to like
look,
80s, 90s. It's
there's
really not.
There's some female
Like-
rappers out there that are some real spitters.
All right, let me ask you
Nicki
this then.
Minaj is not one of them.
Who is?
wow.
What?
Wow.
Have you not heard her?
Wow.
Like, did you not?
What, you
hear
talking
her?
about all the shit that she dropped 7-8 years ago?
That's fine.
Is that
Listen,
all the shit that you're
no,
talking
listen,
about?
But I don't take nothing away from a person's past. Like if a person did something amazing and they did it consistently,
And
Right.
they
like,
do it again.
like when she was rapping over like that joint so hard, like that. Oh my God,
Like-
she bent that joint better than anybody that ever rapped on that shit. She bent the fuck out
She
of
was
that
on
joint.
the track with Rick Ross, Jay-Z, and Kanye embodied them all.
I mean, it was
Body.
The Roman's Revenge John was cool. When she did the Warning remix, that John was hard.
yeah, that was
Like,
super hard. That was early.
That's what I'm saying.
It
Like,
was
her
cool.
old shit was heat, bro. When she really
Nigga.
rapped, bro. She don't do that
Who's
shit
your
no
favorite
more,
female
bro.
rapper?
Of all time,
No. Who do you listen to
right now,
right now?
nobody worth that. Kian.
So
That's
you
it.
already biased.
He
Kian.
like what? He just don't,
You don't
like
listen to
her.
Rhapsody or nothing.
A
3D
little
to
bit.
T.
Like
You
I,
don't
I
fuck
listened to
with
her.
3D
I
to
listened
T?
to that album that she just dropped, the Rhapsody joint.
It was flames.
I was fucking with that joint. I fuck with this joint, Kian. She from New York.
Do you fuck with Cardi B?
Cardi's alright.
Cardi album was really tough.
Cardi's alright. Cardi, like, she makes some bangers. She
Does
makes some
she?
bangers.
Cardi talks a lot about getting her ass eat too, though.
Bro,
She sound like Nicki when she first
back
came
to
out.
what I was saying. She's all the worst parts about Eminem, bro. All that making my voice sound all fucking weird and shit like
She's
that.
been doing that forever. She
And
did that when she first came out.
She was doing that. She's been doing that more after Pink Friday than before Pink
'Cause
Friday.
She's seeing how much money Pink Friday bought her.
Yeah.
So what?
Nicki Minaj is pure greatness.
She's a legend.
Listen, I'm
you
gonna tell you what she
tripping.
is.
She's a
Listen,
legend.
no. When Nicki Minaj, yeah, you could get tired of something, but when I first
What's your favorite
saw
Nicki Minaj line?
Nicki Minaj, hold on, fuck
What's-
that. Hold on. When you first saw Nicki Minaj, it was the 5-star chick video for me.
Right.
5-star chick.
Right.
I was like, who the fuck is this?
She's bad.
And then,
Crazy
hold on, I
bad.
was like blown away. Then I found out she was the chick that I would hear on the She Gotta Don't Beat all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
Itty
and I was
Bitty
like, oh
Piggy,
yeah,
that
yeah.
joint?
So I was just like, oh, that's that chick. But when I watched the whole fucking video, listen to her delivery, Nicki Minaj is one of the most professionally delivered rappers ever. The way she delivers, she sound like she was born in a booth. Like, the acting out, whatever, whether you like it or don't like it, the skill set.
the delivery be there. I can't.
It's
I
unbelievable.
can't
Like she
deny
gets on the
that.
song and you're like, her.
Yes.
Who the fuck is this person on here?
And how she's
See,
able
now
to
that's
flip
where-
it. And how
that's
she's
where
able to flip
I
into
do.
so
So
many
when you
different
hear
modes.
Nicki on a song, you be like, I wonder if that's Nicki.
No, I know that it's her because of her weird ass fucking voice and the fact that she's
Yeah.
about to talk about how
From day one.
18 different niggas in the industry fucked her on this track.
Yeah, I just want to let you know that the answer to your question is probably every single verse, bar, line, word in Itty Bitty Piggy. Because she aired that thing.
Yo, he's stupid.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yo.
So
Like-
let me, what's your favorite line
Bro,
by Nicki Minaj?
I'm not about to put myself on blast on camera like that.
Because it's
not
about to
gonna-
be some her getting fucked ass bullshit. That's just facts,
No,
bro.
but-
But
Not
even
at
when
all,
she would
'cause,
do
like,
that
bro,
stupid shit, like where she hold the word for a long time, I was like, yo, it take like real balls to do this. Like, we're just like,
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Like her predecessors, Foxy, Lil' Kim, all them, they made a majority of them. Like a majority of their content was talking about sex
And the fact, but they could actually
written by
rap,
niggas,
bro.
So she can't rap.
No, written
She
by
can't-
niggas.
So hold on. So what you saying now is now her delivery was bad. Everything else was bad. Now she can't rap.
I didn't say her delivery was bad ever.
You said it was
I
alright.
said
It was
She write
alright.
bars, bro. She writes bars. These niggas was not writing
Fire.
You
bars.
said
That's
she
a
was
fact.
Blueface in that thing.
who are you
Yeah.
referring
We're
to?
talking
as
about
the-
Lil' Kim and them.
Yeah.
They wasn't writing bars.
Ooh.
So you tell me that Lil' Kim never wrote none of her own
Nigga.
shit.
Nigga, that was Biggie to the Smalls.
So when she dropped Black Friday, eating Nicki up, she ain't write none of that. That was just
Listen, first off,
somebody
she did,
just
first off, she didn't
dropped.
eat.
She ate her up.
You probably one of the people that think Remy Martin ate her up.
Who, Remy Ma?
You probably think that.
He called her.
It was alright.
Called her Remy Martin.
Yeah, Remy Martin.
It was
The
alright.
whole name.
Oh my god!
Yeah, Remy Martin.
It was alright. Her diss was alright.
How's that disrespectful?
Yeah, he called her Remy Martin.
What's wrong with that?
Do that. You ain't have to do that.
Why?
Because her shit is Remy Ma. That's
No, it's
what,
not.
That's what she go by though.
No, but her
Now.
name is Remy Martin.
Right.
Yeah, but you call Muhammad Ali Muhammad or Cassius. All right then. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's fucked up.
I call her by the name she was when she was a phenomenal rapper in my eyes.
All right, I respect it.
Wish I could bring pun back.
Remy Ma sometimes be offbeat or sounds unprofessional. You know what? She is the opposite of Nicki Minaj, meaning Nicki Minaj might not have the serious attack. It's like sillier, but it's so professional, clean, on beat. Her
Nicki
shit,
don't never
her
say
shit
no
sa-
shit that make you scrunch your face up. Ever. She don't never say some shit where you like,
I'm gonna keep it.
you
I'm gonna keep it
right.
real. I'm gonna keep it real. Neither does Remy Ma. Never said nothing.
I'm not the biggest Remy fan, so I'm not like
That made me
advocating for her.
scrunch my
But-
face up.
But if you're about like there,
Name a female rapper that did.
Eve,
Rhapsody.
No,
Go
she
ahead, go.
didn't.
Rhapsody.
What was
No,
it?
Eve
What was
didn't
it?
say nothing
What
that
was
made
it?
you
bro. So
scratch
you're
was
telling
it?
me on
What was it?
the John Wick Styles P and Kiss on it, we gonna make it John. She didn't come out that John and
No.
fucking
We gonna make a remix?
Rip, yes.
No. The hardest one I
Rip
ever
that
heard her
joint.
say was on Grand Champ.
That
with
We're
DMX.
Back, John.
We're Back is
Yes.
the best verse ever.
And that John's hard as hell.
but I ain't gonna scrunch my face up to it.
Bro, so you're telling me that she never said no lines that made you like, ugh.
Never. Never. When I say never, I'm talking about never. Like it's a glass of water.
And,
like
Nicki Minaj did.
Nicki Minaj did things on songs that made me be like that so hard, had my whole face twisted like who would get on this beat and bend this joint like this, yo?
Another rapper that's tough right now is Meg Thee Stallion. She's tough.
Name
She's
one thing
tough.
that she makes you scrunch your face on.
Thank you.
Seriously.
hold
Like,
on.
That's, no,
Time out.
because I can say this right now. Like on that monster joint, like that's what I was just doing right now. Like I was just going through her verse. Like
Oh.
yeah, bro, she made me scrunch my face
I thought you was
on
talking
that
about
on that
Meg Thee
monster
Stallion.
verse.
I was
She,
ready
it
to
could-
say.
like she made me go. Ooh,
But-
and then like, and ironically,
That joint
like
with the
especially
baby.
towards the end when she goes, I'm a motherfucker. Like yeah, I was like, oh, like that's when she caught me.
Right.
So yeah, bro, Nicki has definitely made me scrunch my face. And again, that was on the track with Kanye, Jay-Z, and Rick.
That's a
fucking Ross.
crazy resume to catch a
Like
body.
that's and then that was in her beginning
Like if
stages.
you do that once, I gotta give you that forever. It's like, bro,
Yes, sir.
like you did do that.
Yeah.
You did that. Like
You did that with Lil
You-
Wayne and Drake.
So we were just
'Cause
talking
she
about a
has done
female
that
that
with
just
Lil
rapped
Wayne and Drake.
with DMX and Kiss.
Don't
and then
dis-
Styles P.
Don't
and
you
Kiss
wait,
again.
wait,
compare
And
wait,
it's like-
So
wait.
this is right.
And
Don't
it's
you
like-
ever in
it's
your
like-
life ever compare none of them niggas to Lil Wayne ever again. Don't do that. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
What you mean?
What's wrong? Bro,
Did you say Jada Kiss?
I
Lil
did.
Wayne.
He said Styles P though.
I mean, Styles is fire.
Yeah, bro, they hot.
Why?
That's
Why?
why
I
on
think
all
y'all
that.
right, bro. Really
Bro.
hate on Kiss, bro.
It's not.
It's not about
it's not a
hating
hate on
nobody.
Kiss.
The same reason, like the same part of that whole you don't fuck with his voice shit. I don't fuck with Nicki voice. I don't, bro.
I get
She
you.
sounds like a fucking clown on the mic, bro.
That's-
she do.
That's cool. We're not talking
This is
about
the
her
thing. I
no
think
more. You
no,
don't. So you
Kiss
done
is
said
hot,
Lil
but I
Wayne.
just
You
don't
done
hold
got
him
me
in the
fucking- I'm ready
accolade
to
that other
fight.
people hold him in.
Bro, what is
Listen,
wrong
all
with
right.
you?
So let me ask y'all this:
Bro.
Is Nicki a legend? Yes or no?
She has to be because her album sales.
She's the greatest female rapper of all time.
She's not.
Who's better than her?
I just named a bunch of
Who?
female artists that I thought were better than her. Lauryn Hill a better rapper than her.
No, I mean I understand. No, I get
I
that.
see
No,
what you're saying.
no, but I
you
get,
can't deny it.
No, I get that. But even with Lauryn Hill, Nicki Minaj, it's an all around thing
because she's a thought. She's the most glorified thought of all time.
Hell no.
Lil Cardi B.
First album.
Lil Kim was a stripper out there.
Lil Kim
Bro,
disappeared for 15 years, bro.
Lil Kim's first album, bro, you gotta understand, had
Lil
a
Kim hasn't been
hidden
relevant.
DVD.
Lil Kim
which
hasn't
I
been
don't know if you
relevant for
remember
15
CD.
years, bro. She hasn't been relevant for 15 years.
You just said she's the biggest thought.
Nicki Minaj's whole motherfucking career is based off of her being a fucking thought.
How?
Nah.
It is,
In
bro.
what way?
It is, bro.
How?
Bro, because her image sells itself, bro.
What?
Like you said,
What?
bro. You seen her.
So because
You
sex-
seen
Cardi
her.
B.
And
So
then put the
because
bars
sex
together and
sells,
you were like,
she's a thought.
damn.
Who is Cardi B?
That just made her so she's a glorified thought.
So
the
what did you
greatest
call-
of thoughts.
Nicki
because
is
of
a
Nicki
nice, bro.
Nicki writes her shit.
No. Cardi B and I fuck with Cardi heavy would be way more if we was judging them harshly,
Right.
Because you got to remember for Nicki, I'm dropping now for Nicki Minaj, right?
Right.
Even on an image, for years she looked untouchable. She looked untouchable. You didn't even know the nigga that was fucking her. Safari. Like, no, I'm not serious.
Right.
Like, really look at this. She looked untouchable. She looked like she was just about business.
Right.
You had top tier niggas that was fucking everybody. That was like, whether it be Wheezy, Drizzy,
Yep.
Trey Songz,
Yep.
where she would publicly be like, "Yeah, nigga, you," and niggas used to be coming at her like
Drake,
like
how many
publicly,
verses does
like
Drake
publicly,
got?
like in interview, like, "What's
Of
up?" And
him
it's just
saying,
like,
like,
"Oh,
bitch,
you
I
just
wanna
a brother."
fuck.
No.
At the BET Awards, Nicki, I love you, baby.
Everything.
I'm glad we
And
back.
she held it down for dumb long. Of course, she's going like she found a nigga that she thought was like a street nigga that she would fuck with, and that's what got her attention with
So
me.
you're telling me
Hold
that
up,
you
wait,
don't
wait.
think that none of them niggas smack?
No, I can't. I don't guess shit like that because that type of shit is like literally that's when people sell you music. This goes back to the first thing we talked about, how people listen to music and look in the TV screen and really draw these conclusions. They don't even be understanding that these motherfuckers don't even hang with each other.
Yeah.
They think Cash Money was like all together in this team. It's like, no, that nigga got his own crew of people
Right.
and they live in Canada. They see each other on the same, like, hey, how you been?
Especially
Right.
today,
These
bro, where you can
motherfuckers-
send MP3 files and it's just like, yo,
Bro, they do
don't
not.
give me a verse.
They were not together like that. I know for a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Cause I be with them
It's
niggas.
like- it's like-
niggas talk about Chief keep this and Chief keep that.
it's like
be with that
these motherfuckers wasn't like that. So when you watching her do this, and then of course she gonna fuck with Nas. You from Queens,
Yeah.
and this nigga is
That's respectable.
A god. But what
That's respectable.
Right,
It's
and
not.
you grew up
Like-
and you grew up off of him. So putting that on her jacket is like, why not? You feel what I'm saying? Why not throw that on your jacket? The dude she with now, same nigga she was with when she was 15 years old. Why not throw that on your jacket? She actually has represented herself pretty well in that regard. And in a business realm, it's been super efficient. It's been great, bro. Like, honestly, like her track record of what to do as a female rapper and being a person that stands on podiums talking about pushing my pen. It's about me pushing my pen. I rap.
Yeah,
How
Sean.
can you go against that?
Go ahead, Sean.
How's she at that?
Anaconda speaks for itself.
So hold on.
When you see,
She said in the
she
video-
portrays a
I mean,
thought.
unless she's
She
just
portrays
the
a thought.
Drake
She
of
portrays
thoughts
a
that
thought.
just be out here talking,
Bro.
yeah, I'm a shooter and this and that, and he just is Drake from
Nigga,
Canada.
shit.
I mean, like, if she's the Drake of thoughts, then maybe
He don't
you're right.
say he don't be saying.
Yeah,
he's-
he
I was
don't
about
say
to
he's a
say,
shooter.
first of all,
He
I
said
ain't
he
never
got shooters.
I ain't never
I
heard
will-
Drake say he
I
was
will
gonna shoot
pull
somebody.
up what
Drake said he gonna shoot somebody.
Yeah.
What was the John that he did with Rick, the Stay Scheming John? You're about to tell me that there was. I know for a fact
What
there
he
was a
said
line on that.
when he said if something ever happened to Poppy, they'll pop a nigga for real.
Yeah.
He said
Hell, Pop.
he's Champagne Poppy. If something happened to Poppy, they'll pop a nigga for real.
That's a
And
fact.
even if
Jay
he
Price.
said he would pop somebody, guns. I said this on the show, on the one that's out now.
Yeah.
Guns are not only for gangsters.
That's facts.
Everyone can shoot a gun. He didn't say I'm a drug dealer that shoot guns to protect my business.
That's
he
facts.
said I might shoot you. What? There's been way softer niggas than Drake that talk
That's
way
a
clearer
fact.
that have killed 20 people.
That's facts.
That's fact.
So why do people feel like a dude that don't have a certain demeanor doesn't even have the right to mention firearms?
Did you see his? Did you see his punked video?
It don't matter.
Go watch his punk video, then come holler.
Nigga,
Go watch his punk video, then come holler.
It don't matter.
The creator jumped in the trash can.
Bro, watch his punk video, then come holler at me.
It don't matter. Yo, you ever
That's
see?
all I'm saying.
Listen, Tupac shot 2 cops, and I could show you a video of him saying, "My name is Tupac Shakur, and I go attend whatever academy."
You're
What
right.
difference does that make? A person's actions are different, and a dude is just rapping. He's rapping, and guess what? He can really get us all touched without a thought. He really is tied in.
Fuck a pause.
He's really
here we go.
He really tied in with them Texas boys for
Facts.
real.
Jay Price.
He really
Jay
tied
Prince.
in with
What'd he
Baby
say?
and them for real. He
What'd he
really
say?
got that power, bro.
What do you say?
Sick of these niggas. That's why. Nah, that's you know it's funny though, but that's 1,000,000%. Like that's 1,000,000%. That's why like he even said in the LeBron joint, right, where he was talking with LeBron, and he was like, "Yo, like when he mentioned 40, like like when he was talking about Pusha T, like when he was like when Pusha T mentioned 40 in that diss, like that's when it was no longer about
Shit
words,
went
whatever,
dark.
whatever. Like
Drake
because-
sparing niggas out here for real.
I will say that is a fact.
He's
Is
sparing.
it?
But for him,
Is it?
but
Oh
for
my
him
God.
to talk like
you don't
he's
gotta
just
be.
a,
Listen, bro,
he-
Michael
but it
Corleone didn't start out a gangster.
Bro, what is
Yo.
no? I was just about to say this. Every nigga, not every nigga, but most niggas that I know that got that connect.
Right.
Right? Whoever gets the connect, which has nothing to do with Crimit being a shooter.
right.
You just so happen like, yo, my cousin used to get the Jones. He introduced me to the bull, and now he getting me the Jones. So everybody that's in this field got to come through me. So all of a sudden, I'm Hefe. All of a sudden, I didn't shoot nobody. I didn't kill nobody. I'm just the person that gets the product. So I'm in a position based off of this, but I'm still in the position.
Right.
You talk slick about me, I'll shoot your podcast up. You say something slick about me, I'll murk your girl. Like this is what he could do, right?
Right.
Fuck you, Drake.
It don't matter how you
Shoot me
got
up.
in the position. If you got in the position because you was a singer
Fuck
and you
Canada,
got the
nigga.
money, if you got in the position because you was a rapper and you got in the position, now it's like, yeah, dog, I really do have all the shooters around me. I'm the nigga that gave him, you sell drugs? Here go $100,000. Do what you must do with that.
Hey, Dev, I know that you got, a podcast with Gilly and all that, bro. You ain't got to keep on looking at me like that. Like, I respect $1 million worth of games.
I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to throw that out there. Like, listen, you ain't got to get your goons on me, dog. I know you wrong with them Philly boys.
No, I'm just
You feel me? Shit got real
You know,
dark. I
well,
backed
but
up
you
off
said
the
shoot on your
block.
podcast, like, dog.
Right,
Like,
that shit got
like,
real
I'm
personal.
Hold up.
We family here.
You know the real reason why he got so mad, right?
What?
He got so into this because we talking about his man.
Street?
We're talking about his dog. That's why he got so into this. That's why he got so hot. He said that nigga is really a killer. He's really a killer. Put some respect on his name.
I'm not saying he's a killer.
He don't gotta be a killer. That's
around me.
Facts.
Bro, listen. All right. Not pointing any names, right? Not gonna pull no names out. But all three, everybody except for Dev in here has met somebody personally that they know that probably lives close to my house
Mm-hmm.
that they would kill anybody for. Because we was just about to do it the other night.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
And he don't got Drake pull at all. I
Right.
mean, well, he probably got more pull in the streets than Drake, but you see what I'm
That's-
saying?
yeah.
You don't got more pull.
You let me think that my man's got pull. All right.
Yo,
Facts,
you know-
dog.
you
Stop
know-
disrespecting my man's thing.
yeah,
dog.
bro, like,
Stop disrespecting my man's
This
thing.
is how
He the
crazy
big,
it is
big
that people
homie.
got to look at it. Like, whoever you think got the most pull, where we at right now, the nigga that got the most pull in Camden,
Crazy.
guess who got more pull in Camden than them?
I know it's
Drake.
crazy.
Drake.
He said it himself.
That
Like,
nigga could come here right now, walk through this hood, and it's not going to be like, let's jack him.
when real Philly niggas was after him,
Shit.
Hell no, it's not gonna go. It's not gonna go how you think.
Niggas
Nah,
is
you
going,
bugging.
niggas going to
Just
get
like
down.
Floyd.
Niggas going to
What?
get down.
Yo,
Niggas is going to be like this. Yo,
So you telling me you think that just because Philly's right over there, that if Drake is walking around out here, niggas is gonna try and rob him?
No, because see, that's the thing. He got to connect. They got to connect. That's right out here in East Camden, North Camden, Kramer Hill, all that shit.
Bro,
Garen fucking T.
I'm telling you that what's going to happen is people going to be like, I'm doing anything to get in good with this nigga. Everybody wants to be these dude shooters because a lot of the people in the inner
I
city
hear
have
you.
no value.
But if you-
the
I don't
only
know.
thing I can do for you is Yo, when you start making it, your podcast popping off,
I will shoot
Mike
somebody
Sons,
for you.
What you need, bro?
Anything.
You already know, bro. You know you got me on anything. These niggas try something with you, bro. I'm laying everything down, nigga. You already know how we play. What you think happened when he was smart enough to mention AR Ab that time, and then it was like Drake good out here.
Mm-hmm.
He could come. He mentioned a song. He nigga woke up the next day. His name was in a song. He said Drake gotta pass out here. You know what he's saying? If niggas want to fuck with Bull, they gotta fuck with me because he said I rode here in a rave banging AR Ab. That's all he had to do.
I'm not really sure what it was that really made y'all mad, but I guess this is what I gotta do to make y'all.
Drake said, I got love for the real hoods like Camden, New Jersey, in a new 4:32 a.m. in Pennsauken. Yeah, he just happened to be in here. He laid a joint down. Niggas is like, Drake fucking with us. I'm telling you, we on anybody.
We on the mat. We on the mat. You see this shirt? That's official.
We on whoever top.
So the worst part is he's so right.
Yeah, no, it's like
that's really
he fuck with us heavy. Niggas say something about niggas that do not know Drake will be making little videos and on YouTube. You heard what Bull said? He good. He good out here.
I don't think he's good at every hood the way that Dev is portraying it, but like he's definitely good in a lot more hoods.
You tell me what hood he not good in.
And I don't just mean Drake. I'm talking about every pop star. Like these pop stars,
they
really good. Like Bieber good.
Bieber greatest.
I think y'all
you heard that.
That's the greatest example.
I think y'all are underestimating some of these cats, and just like you said, how they want to get to it. I mean, like that's an easy bag.
Absolutely not. Guess
that
what?
is an easy come up.
You know,
I'm just saying.
You know,
like, you're telling me that you should, like a real
Bieber
ass
come to
individual.
Like how is it?
Seeing Justin Bieber walking around in the hood at 10, 11 o'clock at night.
What's the come up? Well, he happens to have the money on him.
Hell yeah!
This nigga got a nice ass watch. I'm ready to steal it and kill this nigga, and I'm gonna take it to a pawn shop where they like, oh, you clearly did not buy this. You didn't find this nowhere. Where did you get this chain that says Justin Bieber? Like, you feel what I'm saying? No, niggas is stupid, but they're not that stupid, bro.
Somebody gonna buy that chain, bro.
I'm telling you, niggas. You want to know what niggas want to do more than anything, bro? And this is a fact. Turn that phone on and be like, I'm out here with Bieber. You see what the fuck it is. Bieber out here, he a real nigga. He right out here Parkside, nigga. You know what the fuck it is. They gonna smoke one with Bieber because the clout is worth more than his watch to them.
That's facts.
Niggas just want to chill with niggas online more than anything,
I don't know, bro. I guess I'm just a different breed.
Bro, listen. We went to
well, you the type to meet your favorite rapper and just be like,
Word. That's a big fact.
I respect that.
And I'm the type to meet somebody that's not my favorite rapper and be like, word.
Yeah, but nice watch.
Word.
Run it. I get it. But listen, bro, all I'm saying is last year we went to, it might have been 2 years ago, we went to this like little concert out in Philly. It was like this little nice joint, like 4th of July, some shit like that. It might have been like Labor Day, Memorial Day, whatever. Nigga, we sitting up on the hill. See this 6'12" Goliath behemoth of a black man walking. I look at my mans. I'm like, nigga, you know who that is? He like, no. I'm like, nigga, that look like that's Joel Embiid. He like, that's not Joel Embiid. I said, all right, watch this. And I ran. And as soon as I got on my go and pulled my phone out, I looked behind me. Everybody and their mom was running with me. No cap, bro. Niggas do not care about none of that money shit. Niggas just want to be known by somebody.
Will Smith. Literally in the slums popping up around this motherfucker. Gilly got motherfucking videos of him. His niggas lifting weights. He in there in the studio. The nigga came.
That's Will though. We just talk about Will. That's a different type of. That's a different type of legend.
It's just the fact that niggas is up so much. A person in their mind is like, nigga, I'd rather just chill with him. Like, they want the convert. Like, why?
I got a better chance of being friends with
I got a better chance of being like, yo, what's up? We fuck with you out here, bro. Real shit. We fuck with you. Yo, can we take a picture? That's like a doper story. They trying to get in though. If you ever need security, you out here, you be fucking around, man. We got you. You already
always
know.
Got love out here.
But that's also it all depends on who you're talking to.
We fuck with you the long way. They got these little sayings and
but shit. I think he's referring to like the like when Soulja Boy gets his chain snatched and all these other fucking.
All right, so now you're naming people that exude an energy
Tekashi.
that
Yes.
says, I want to get
Right.
fucked with when I go places. These people we're naming are not like that. They are people that are looked at like, dog, he don't bother nobody.
Right.
This dude is just dope.
All
Like,
right.
Champagne pop.
yo, a nigga gonna call his girl on FaceTime and be like, babe, right now, you feel me? I'm right here.
I swear to God,
I'm out
I
here
swear to
with-
God, I walk past Drake. Guess what? Babe, you're not gonna believe this. This nigga right here, he right next to me. It's
I'm
Drizzy.
right here with Drizzy. I'm right here with
Talking about some bang. You
Drizzy.
remember how you said that you wanted to be finger banged by Drizzy? Well, I just shook the nigga hand, baby. Come in.
Listen, man, a lot of shit not how a
that's
lot
a
of shit
stretch.
not how people think it would be. Now, when you hot and you out here Tekashian, you
Right.
challenging
Yo,
hoods,
Yo,
you
wait.
challenging hoods.
Yo,
Go ahead, dog. Go ahead, Sean.
please do not talk about my man, because all I gotta say is he good in every hood like a Hemi, because ain't nobody touched him yet. That's all I'm gonna say. I understand that he
Or
locked
didn't
up.
he
That's
get
cool.
kidnapped and like
Bro, he
robbed
got
and
kidnapped
shit?
by his own niggas.
So
bro.
how nobody
That's-
touch him?
Bro,
Even
so,
in his own hood, he's not safe.
nigga, guess what?
Fact.
Even in his own hood, his
He's
family
one
ain't
of the
safe.
ones that I'm talking about right
he's
now,
still
bro.
alive.
Like, you're
That's
telling
a
me that
fact.
he's walking around Camden, New Jersey at
No.
10:30 at night, that nobody's
No,
touching him.
he's getting
Who?
clapped.
Come on,
Tekashi.
Tekashi
that's a,
6
getting
no,
clapped.
that's a whole
He's
different
getting
that's a whole different
Bro.
animal.
Come on,
Yeah,
bro.
Tekashi's a
You
whole
talking
different animal.
about somebody who literally publicly went on motherfucking YouTube, anything
The
that
whole
anybody that
Chicago
would
joint.
listen. Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
and
he's
then-
asking for it.
And
Yeah.
that joint was probably shot like 2 hours before, bro.
No, that's different.
During the day,
It
and
don't
then
matter
dipped
when it
up
was
out
shot.
of there
Oh,
by the
listen,
time that everybody's seen that
I'm telling
joint,
you,
bro.
even shit like this, like not this exact. Most people, it only takes one nigga to do some dumb shit. So that's what a lot of times when some shit happens, is not that you wasn't good in that hood, is that it was one dickhead that was willing to say, you know, let's say when Game was beefing with Meek and he want to come to Philly. It's that one retarded dude out of millions of people that decided, I'm a Philly all day nigga that bust them shots off. But really, all them bitches, all them niggas, they like the Game already. When they meet Game, it's just like, oh
Yeah.
shit, it's Game, dog. Like, what's good, Game?
It
Swear to
goes,
God,
like,
I will
it goes
shoot
back to
the
that
shit
shit
out of
when
Meek
Drake
Mill
was
for
having that
motherfucking
beef with
game.
Meek.
Fuck what niggas
Like,
talking
he even
about.
said it. He was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had motherfuckers was legit waiting outside the motherfucking venue, you know what I'm saying, for Drake. But guess what, though? There was also motherfuckers out there waiting for them motherfuckers waiting outside the venue.
Ain't
You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
that is a fact.
I hear what you're saying, but a lot of this beef and this social media beef, it's not really beef. Like, there's a lot of situations where a lot of that shit is just to make me relevant.
That's facts.
You feel
Like
what I'm
boost
saying?
album
Like,
sales and shit like that.
Nigga.
But with you, Dev,
So
like
you
I'm gonna
Tekashi-
just have to agree to disagree with you on this one.
just
You know,
like
you know,
everybody else knew.
that's
Yeah.
not
He
super
was
uncommon.
never going
I
that
just
little
like
dirt.
I'm of the
I was
mindset where
never
it's like
ready to
I know
He
bulls.
was never ready to do that. Dirk would have drilled that nigga. Fredo drilled that nigga. They would have drilled that nigga, and everybody knows that. He was
Then
just
why
doing
fake
that.
the
So
funk? That's the point, though. See, and
Bro.
that's the part that like a lot of
But-
people like me have huge issues with, because it's like if you know that you fucking little fucking whatever Hernandez, if you a little ass
Daniel.
motherfucker, yeah, if you Danny, if you motherfucking Danny, bro, don't be out here trying to act all brolic and shit, bro, because that is not you.
what the fuck? What does that mean? So what?
Fuck you mean? What does
Bro,
that mean?
so because he knows how to make
This is the Keep It a Full Buck podcast, not the, yo, let's just do it for
and
clout
guess
podcast.
what? If we knew how to do what he did and blow up like that,
I'm not
you wouldn't do it.
I'm not
Right.
faking
No,
the
I
funk.
get- I
I'm
get
not.
it. I hear you.
That's bro. I'm not faking the funk.
I hear
What?
you.
What are you talking about?
Like fake gang banging and then just having
This,
dudes around me.
this is all I can say about that. Legends that people respect heavily. The originators of this shit was a bunch of niggas. If you want to call it that, frauding. Ice Cube wasn't no gang banger. None of them NWA niggas was, except for one nigga, Easy, and I don't
Facts.
even know how far that was.
Fact.
To
That's
keep it
what
up,
I'm
no,
saying,
to keep
bro.
it real, and
You could have
every-
said keep it a full buck. That'd have been cool.
or I'll keep it a full buck. But niggas will let the legends slide when they was just doing whatever they needed to do to make some shit
like
pop.
you mentioned Cube specifically, so let's go to Cube. Cube specifically, bro, like he wrote about what he saw, but he never claimed anything. He never sat there and was like, "Oh, I'm the realest."
I mean, he
Yes,
wrote
he
from
did.
yes, he did when he rapped
Yes,
from
he
a
did.
first person
Exactly.
point.
This is going full
he
full circle back to my Drake comment.
and,
Bro.
and so has and so has Nas,
He knows how to make money.
and so has Nas.
So is his problem because he knows how to get everybody to pay attention to him
Who?
to get them views, bro. Anybody who does it, the people that are faking the funk. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like he knows
I mean,
how
niggas
he
been
knows how to
doing it.
abuse social media.
Yeah,
Good.
niggas know how to do it.
Feel
He
me?
just was able to do it without a record label instructing him. He just did it off the through the
Overnight.
internet.
Bruh, it's hard to just rap about the shit that you go through every day. Like if I was to drop a rap song, it'd be like, yeah, and I'd be in the fitting room at Under Armour. like, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
like,
So
like,
instead, it's just like I'm a crazy ass nigga named Ice
Facts.
Cube. I'm this that. Niggas is
Yeah,
talking
you know
about I
what I
got a
mean?
sword.
Like-
I'm shooting nigga arm up. Nah. Everybody's
That
Say what
is-
you mean? Today was a good day. I fucked around and dropped a triple double. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
Yeah,
cool,
nigga,
though.
he was
Yo,
talking about how he
today-
didn't have to blast
First off-
nobody at
first
the
off,
light.
He
was
said,
never gonna blast
today,
nobody.
right, today I didn't even have to
to
use my AK. Like on any other day, I definitely have to use my AK. But today was so good, I didn't even have to use it.
Like he literally said
Fuck
in the
outta
song
here.
that he saw the police and they rolled right past him. But yesterday they was trying to shoot him.
yeah, there's
No.
Yeah, these fools tried to blast me. Saw the police and they rolled right past me with no flexing. Didn't even look in the brother's direction as I ran the intersection. He said, I just said, fuck it. I'm doing whatever I want.
Every illegal thing, but they not gonna come and try and shoot me again.
And I got it on
Come
me,
on,
of course, because you know he had it on
Always
him.
got to keep the AK,
And don't
just in
forget-
case it's a bad day.
Don't forget the Goodyear blimp.
And you
forget.
know I said he a
Don't
pimp.
forget, man.
know he said it.
Don't forget.
All I'm saying is that he went so deep, he put her ass to sleep.
Yeah,
So all I'm saying is
that-
we're
Woke up,
team-
she said, "You're the top gun."
And she didn't hesitate to say that neither. She did not hesitate.
no, that's what I'm saying, bro.
We're
Like,
about
he-
15 to 20 minutes over now.
Yeah.
So
He just
anybody
know how to
got
rock
any of
that
their
thing.
last thoughts before we wrap tonight?
Nikki's a legend. I respect her in the game. Dev out here dying, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Nikki's a legend for real, man. I
Man.
appreciate the bars that she done gave us.
That's cute. Anything else over there?
I just gotta say this because Mike asked me not to talk about it earlier when we was.
Go ahead, get it out.
texting, But
you got it. You got it.
My man 6ix9ine is the GOAT. He's the greatest troller that will ever walk the
He
face of the earth.
disrespected 50 Cent.
Fact.
Yeah,
He
Bro,
disrespected 50 Cent.
you do
He
know,
still calls Rick Ross the CEO.
you do know that like
Like him and Ja Rule beef
Disrespectful.
is
Bro.
still going on to this day.
Fact.
this nigga. I want to talk about it. I
50
wanna
is
talk
the
about it.
greatest, and
No.
let's call him his son.
No, that's cool.
Well, he
that's
used
cool.
to.
But
Used to,
all I'm
right?
saying is just like that Fat Bull said about that Chief Keef song, he be with that nigga. He's with that nigga. He's with him. That's what I'm talking about, bro. He's with the GOAT, so he the GOAT. That's like, nigga, if you took shooting lessons from
No, it's
yes,
not.
it does. Yes, it does.
Bro,
That's exactly what that means.
Scottie
You know how
Pippen
many-
is not the GOAT, bro.
You know how-
Scottie Pippen is
Bro.
not the
Yo,
GOAT.
do you know how many kids go to like these,
I mean, it
these
depends
quarterback
on- it
camps
depends
by
on-
like
Don't
Peyton
even-
Manning
don't-
and then
argument
fucking
because I promise
drugs?
y'all in that
No,
whole thing
you're not going to do
right
this.
now.
You're not going to do
Yeah,
this. You're not
'cause-
going to do this. There's no conversation where Scottie Pippen is the GOAT. There's none. There's never been a conversation where
was he
Scottie
about to
Pippen
try
was
to
the
argue that?
greatest about anything. So let's just not. Please stop. There was not a point where he was the greatest at something in the league. Like, at a point in time, bro. Like, stop. Don't do this. This is ridiculous.
Hold on.
I hear
Yo,
you,
yo, Sean,
but was it,
he was the greatest Robin.
bro? All I'm saying is before
There you go.
we gotta
He's the greatest at being the second
Nah.
best.
nah, it wasn't.
And being the sidekick.
Look, all I'm saying is how many rings Mike got before him? Oh, all right.
Don't do this, bro.
Y'all have a
Don't
good night.
do
God
this,
bless.
bro.
I love y'all.
They were calling him the best player in the league before he even won a ring.
Yo. Answer the question. Stop running from the facts.
Yo, you ain't
Answer
gonna
the
be
question.
How many
that
rings?
Mike,
How many rings Scottie Pippen went without Mike?
That's not what I asked you. Don't try and answer my question with a question. I'll break, bro. Listen,
You break what?
I'm gonna break this down like my dad used to. Don't be in here trying to disrespect me by asking me a question after I asked you a question without you answering my shit. I answer your shit after you answer my shit, but don't do that to me. You hear
I'm
me?
just saying that
you just
your
Sonny?
point is super.
No, I didn't say
is
that.
Because you
super-
said, boy, I'm going to treat you like my dad used to treat
is
me.
super
Nah, I said I'm gonna
invalid.
break it down like he did.
That man is not the GOAT
Answer-
at anything.
Answer the question though. Realistically, how many rings does Michael Jordan have without Scottie Pippen?
He doesn't have any.
Not one.
Right.
What about? We'll save that for another.
How many
My fault, bro.
how many players in the top 10 have won a ring without another superstar next to them?
How many?
One.
So what? What the fuck does that mean?
So what is your point?
Bro,
What
my
is your
point
point?
is that you tried to say that there's no debate. I'm trying to tell you,
There's no debate. He's not the greatest at anything.
I got a
So
debate.
there's no
I
debate.
got a debate for you though. As a matter of fact, how many playoff games did Michael win without Scottie?
Oh my
He
God.
won series. Chill.
I'm about to say he
One
definitely-
series?
No, I said he won a series. Like he's,
Oh, okay. How many?
I can't.
He
I
would
don't
lose
have
to the
it off top of
Celtics
my
I
and
head.
heard-
like the Pistons,
I heard
bro.
he
Like
got
we're talking
swept in
about two
the
of the
first
greatest
round
teams
a
that's ever
lot.
played. Yeah, by the Celtics and the
Scottie.
Pistons, bro.
And then Scottie. What?
Who was the second best player on those teams he was getting swept on?
What did
Name them?
What did Michael
Name anybody on the team.
what's
Actually,
Bull-
I can, but
what's Bull
I
name?
would love to hear you name them.
What are we naming?
Anybody on the team before Scottie Pippen
On what team?
on the Bulls.
Nigga, I
That
don't
you can
even
name.
like Michael Jordan. How
So-
would I be able to name that?
Hey,
I don't.
yo.
You can, but you are a basketball fan, correct?
Yeah, I guess.
So if I name like other great teams historically and like a player that was on that team, you might be able to name like a player or two surrounding them because that team was probably good, right? But their teams weren't good because there were no other good players on the team besides Michael Jordan.
That's a fact. You can't even
So-
name his
BJ Armstrong, bro? Is that what you're about to give me right now? BJ Armstrong.
Nah, I don't even know who that nigga is. I know Steve Kerr was on that team.
No,
He was not
wasn't.
on that team.
No, he wasn't.
Bro,
See, that's because I
Steve
knew you were
Kerr-
about to do that. He
Steve
was
Kerr
not.
didn't play for
He
the
was-
Bulls?
He did.
He did in
after
the
Pippen
90s.
was there.
Okay. I just said I
I
don't
said
know
before
any-
Pippen was there,
Yeah,
name me
but-
somebody on that team you can't.
You ain't hear me. I said the only person I can name is Steve Kerr because I know he played for the Bulls. That's it. That's all I got. Like I said, I don't like that nigga. I don't got
So-
nothing supporting nothing except for all negative facts about him.
My final thoughts on the episode are that for once I kind of got punched on a little bit in an argument.
Did you?
That Nicki Minaj John, bro, y'all were fucking.
Oh yeah, because you're tripping.
Y'all were coming crazy. I mean, I still stand strong
There you
by
go.
my point, but I
You call
happily
her a
take
legend
the.
by default.
I
Didn't you
I
just say
happily
you got
take the
punched
L.
on?
I take the L on the chin. Like I'm
Bro.
gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna come back fucking fully loaded next week. But it's
I
an
hope
L.
you do because when you watch this
So I am
podcast,
very
the
impressed.
entire podcast was that whole Nicki Minaj conversation.
It
You
definitely
know what's
was
funny
not.
though? Like I was about to say that we only spoke about Nicki Minaj for like maybe 15 minutes, and then we went
It was-
to Drake.
it was longer
and then like
than
as
that.
soon as
Yeah,
Drake,
but-
anytime Drake comes into the conversation,
Bro.
bro, it's over because like
I got offended
Because he's
you said that
the
somebody else's
what?
resume was better than Nicki's when she rapped.
because he's the
on-
who? Because he's the what?
he's the
He's-
Canadian guy.
He's the light skinned
He's
goat.
the sixth guy.
He's the light skinned goat.
He is the current day Michael Jackson. That's what he is.
Yo, all right, man.
Yo, you-
Nigga,
yo,
what did you just say to me?
Can you do me a favor? Can you pull up your sleeve for me and just show the camera that? No context. Just pull up your sleeve, show the camera that, and that's how we're going to end the podcast. And anybody that wants to know
Camera, what?
what I'm referring to,
No,
just DM us.
No.
Just DM us.
no,
I gotta see it. Can I
Because
at least see it?
Drake,
You don't have to do it in front
because
of me.
Drake,
nope. Check
Is
previous
the GOAT.
episodes.
Drake is
he's
the
not.
GOAT.
What
That-
is it?
That's all I'm
It
saying.
literally has nothing to do with nothing at all.
Can I know
Absolutely
what the
not.
fuck though? Can you?
Can we go out on a exit song this week?
Sure. What song you want?
Let me tell.
Nope.
You're so petty.
Yeah.
You're so petty.
Nope.
You're
Nope.
so
Sorry,
petty.
Mike. Can't let it do it
You're
this time.
so
Yo,
petty,
can I
bro.
just say something? It's mad whack that y'all have this
Oh,
inside
don't
joke
worry.
that I don't know
nah,
shit about.
it's not an inside joke at all because the shit not funny. I'm not laughing.
Hey.
Yo, cut the camera.
Hold
Dev,
up.
cut
Nah,
the sound.
no,
Dev,
hold up.
say your goodbyes. Hurry up before you start playing the song.
right.
Hurry up.
Listen,
Bro,
yo, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Edit this
YouTube
part
just
out.
fucked us up. But yo,
edit all that part out.
hey, yo,
Yeah.
no, chill, because we gotta get shout outs. Can we get some shout outs? Shout outs? Thank you.
Yo,
Thank you for that
she's sleeping
information.
on the couch tonight. I swear to God.
Yes.
Bro, whose side are you on?
Let's start off
Like
with the
what?
shout outs. First shout out to my man, Dev Wade, for coming out and joining us on the whole podcast. Check out $1 Million Worth of Game. I know y'all already are, because if y'all are listening to us, y'all are definitely listening to them.
That's a fact. So, that is a fact.
If you want to, you feel me, shout out anybody else, feel free. I mean, I had like one more.
Go ahead.
It's my dog's birthday today. Today, currently. It is my man Joseph Verdona's 23rd birthday.
Hey, the boy Joey.
It's Joey's birthday?
Jordan year. We are out here. So had to show some love to my man.
Today?
I know tomorrow when y'all see it.
Oh, yeah.
You are, but
forgot.
still, Tuesday.
You said that.
Feel me? It's his birthday. So that's my shout out.
Happy birthday, dog, for real, for real.
Happy birthday, Joy.
Go ahead, dog. What you got?
I just want to say hi to my mom.
Word.
That's it. Cause no cap. I cannot stress this enough. My mom listens to every episode and then text me, bro, and then text me about every episode. Cause we come in here Tuesday night. She has off. So Wednesday when she gets done work, ready.
What's your mom's name?
Kelly.
Kelly what?
Yeah, Kelly Ann McGivern.
You went too fast.
I know, but I had to say it fast so she
Kelly, I'm a giver.
No, so she don't get mad at me for saying it. Nah,
no mama jokes, no mama jokes.
That wasn't a mama joke. I swear to God, I thought that's what he said.
Thank you so much, Kelly. You are appreciated.
Bro.
You are respected.
He did not think that's what he
I
said.
swear to God.
There's no way. Her name on Instagram is
There will be fights.
Irish Princess. That's her
Word.
name on Instagram.
And with that being said, too, shout out to Lisa Sabato, because she always shows love. Like that's 1,000,000%. You know what I'm saying? That love is unconditional and is greatly appreciated.
Lisa,
but yeah, you know what I'm saying?
See, that's why I said my mom's name fast, because I ain't want to get beat when I see her this weekend. She's like, "What you say?" Gonna sound like they podcast. Dang,
That's a fact.
Yo, that's a fact.
yo. Also, can you do me a favor, Dev? Can you tell Wallow not to grab my mans like that no more, bro? I felt some type of way about that. That's my homie. You heard?
I'll let him know.
You don't gotta do that.
gonna be like,
I don't.
who?
Yeah. He gonna be like, who the fuck is that?
Gilly gonna be sitting there like, I don't even know.
I never even heard of that.
But it goes back to what we was talking about, how like Drake is safe, like Gilly's safe.
Gilly's safe. We're showing around.
Like,
Yeah, because if I was here,
He good in the greens,
If
dog.
I
He got the
was here
whole,
when
he got the
Wallow
whole
would've gripped
2200
Gilly
gang. You feel me? You got the whole 2200 gang.
I'd had the
with his back.
body slam Wallow.
Heard that.
No disrespect, because I know he be here. So I just got turned to the side a little bit.
Real quick, all right, couple of quick shout outs. So y'all know, man, listen, all right, so that everybody that doesn't know, my whole inspiration for this whole entire thing, hands down, you know what I'm saying, Devin, what he do with, $1 million worth of game, Joe Budden podcast, I give him mad love and respect. Also Drink Champs, love them to death as well. But like the last week, bro, listen, I don't know if it's the universe talking to me or maybe they just like low key listen to us, but like Joe Budden, like both Rory and Parks done said, keep it a buck. Now I know that they ain't saying keep it a fool, but I ain't never heard them say that before. And we in episode 13, so I'm going to make it where either the universe is saying something or they legit listening to us. And if they are, hey yo, what's really good? Know that it's all love for real, for real. Just everybody that keeps on. Go ahead, though. What's up?
Nah, I'm gonna keep what I gotta say for Joe Budsky off camera. You hear me? Because guess what? Just like I said about Gilly, he was approaching my mans and them's all crazy at the BET Awards. Like I want to stroll on that man.
Joe Budden's safe in Jersey.
Well,
bro.
yeah, this his state. So
yeah.
I'm just saying.
You know
that's why I said I'm gonna keep it for off camera.
Yeah.
But like I said,
But if Mike Tyson won't walk
Exactly,
up in
he can
here
challenge-
with a
Bro,
problem, all I'm saying is I'm right here.
Damn, hey, shout outs to everybody that listen to it. Shout outs to Love for real. Shout outs to Miss Ani McQueen. My apologies. At the end of the day, I just got to keep it a full buck. My apologies. I'm looking dead at you. You know what I'm saying? When we do fucked up things, when we do wrong things, we got to sit there, be men, and stand up and call a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying? So I know that I did wrong, and I did wrong by you, and for that I apologize. And yeah, that's my last 2 cents. You know what I'm saying? We were gonna talk about other things, but we got a little off track, which is all good. But this is episode 13.